and welcome to Mastermind Hypnosis. I am Mastermind. I will be guiding you into this lovely relaxation. I have many voices and tones, and I hope you can find each and every one relaxing in its own way. Waiting. Many people think that waiting isn't something they like at all, right? Well, maybe at least at first. Because when you are waiting for something, isn't that just about the greatest change of pace there is? When everything stops, stands still for a moment, when you can just exist, just go with the flow. For now, why don't you get comfortable, settle back, and begin imagining, and I mean really imagining, what you'll be feeling like in a little while, because while right now you're ready and waiting to go into trance, how good will it feel when you can finally drop? After all, sometimes you have to wait for something that you're excited for, even when you'd really rather not. Maybe it's for a parcel coming in the mail that you've been eagerly anticipating, maybe even awaiting needingly, desperately. Perhaps at times like those, waiting seems almost mean, right? But there's nothing you can do except wait eagerly. And there are other times you might wait, of course, when it doesn't really matter, but you'd probably just prefer not to. Such as when you just want the train to come already, so that you'll be able to step inside, sit down, even close your eyes, if you wanted. Instead, you wait, mind thinking over things idly from before. Those thoughts drifting a little bit here and there, thinking about how you'll finally get more comfortable and sink further down and let go of everything. Because now, I reckon you're really starting to feel the urge to finally give in to that urge to drop. But not yet. We'll need you to resist that for now. Good. You're doing very well, like an excellent subject. Trying to keep those eyes open as you slowly slip down that familiar path into trance. I don't know if those are the thoughts that tell you that now you finally want to relax, or if they're the ones that tell you that it would feel really good to take a deep breath in and out now, wouldn't it? Because it would be nicer to have a little bit of space in between all of those thoughts, don't you think? Allowing you to get more settled, more comfortable here. Finally, putting a little bit of space in between you and those thoughts, so that mind and body can settle back comfortably, allowing those thoughts to drift, to enjoy the space in between the words, where you don't have to think anything at all in particular. Noticing how heavy those eyes are, how easy it would be to let them slip shut as you breathe in and out and drop. And that feels a little bit better, doesn't it? That's right. You're doing really well for me. Dropping deeply into trance, thoughts drifting and following along with my words. Really feeling what it's like to drop deeper now. As those thoughts drift a little further away, you might start to find that with your mind emptying out, it's a little easier to hear, to think my words in your head. And when that mind empties out completely, you might find that my words are filling that empty space, the sound echoing through it. And there are some things in particular that echo around your head. Some thoughts that feel really good to repeat to yourself. Like, please make me mindless. You can feel how it's true. You can feel how you want it. Why don't you repeat that to yourself for me now? Really mean it. Beg for it. In a way, it's like those songs that sometimes get stuck in your head, like an earworm. You know, that just pops into your mind. Keep repeating now, almost as though this time would be the last time. And then you feel the need to say it again. And it's never done. No. You're not done. And so you repeat those words to over and over, like sort of like your thoughts skipping, like a record, back to the beginning each time, like it's catching in your thoughts. You can stop repeating now. Very good. Just like that. Only my words punctuate the silence again. I wonder how that feels. Maybe you feel a little empty, like repeating my words is what fills the mindless and empty space in your head. So, why don't you repeat that now, then, like a mantra? I'm mindless and empty, mindless and empty, and am mindless and empty. Because with your mind empty, it's very easy to obey and repeat. Hear them echo in the silence. Hear how it feels to say them in your voice. Say it. Repeat it. Feel how each repetition changes a little. Does it feel like you need these words in your mind? Need them to take up that empty space? And stop repeating now. It feels nice, right? To be deep in trance, to drift deeply, so nicely relaxed, each muscle melting more with each moment, to be mindlessly hypnotized, being so deep. You may have started to find that it's harder to repeat these mantras out loud. And that's okay, because you can choose to hear yourself saying them inside your head. Like when you're this hypnotized, my words just fit neatly in your mind, like a puzzle piece, like they feel right. So now you can choose which mantras to repeat that feel most right inside your mind. And you can make that choice automatically. Being mindless and empty feels nice. I crave the bliss of mindless repetition. By repeating, I follow down deeper. As you repeat them to yourself now, find just how right they are. Being mindless and empty feels nice. Because isn't it so nice to give up your thoughts for a while? Feel it crave it. Notice how these words take the place of your thoughts. Notice how they stick in your mind. I crave the bliss of mindless repetition. And it does feel good to mindlessly repeat now, doesn't it? After all, some people do love to repeat their mantras while they're blank and empty. By repeating, I follow down deeper, which means you can follow me down so deeply, so well. Being mindless and empty feels nice. And it's easy to repeat that to yourself like a great subject. I crave the bliss of mindless repetition. Almost like each mantra is my voice pulling another thought out. By repeating, I follow down deeper in giving you easier, nicer thoughts to think. Being mindless and empty feels nice. And it's like each repetition brings you a little bit closer to a more profound, deeper state of emptiness. I crave the bliss of mindless repetition, enjoying the wonderful, blissful feeling, because you're a wonderful subject. By repeating, I follow down deeper, with these words wrapping around your mind. Being mindless and empty feels nice. I crave the bliss of mindless repetition. By repeating, I follow down deeper, drifting deeper and deeper, like a mind floating comfortably in endless space. These mantras surrounding you. As you hear, feel them all around you. And when you hear yourself say one, your mind can automatically cue up the next mantra, like it's the next song in a playlist, repeating easily, sweetly, over and over. Very good. And stop repeating now. Good. Very good job. Now, you're probably so very relaxed and blissed out there. So, we'll have to bring you back up for a moment and give you some of your mind back. So, in a moment, I'll bring you back up from trance. And when I snap my fingers and say, drop, you'll go right back down into trance again, with 1 and 2 slowly becoming more alert. 3 and 4, blinking your eyes open, and 5, up. Oh, having fun there. Got some awareness back. Good. Stretch a little, look around, get comfortable again. And when you get comfortable and settle back down, then you can start to remember. Think about how nice everything felt before as you breathe in and out. And notice how easily those eyes could slip shut and in and out and drop down, dropping, sinking, and drifting down just like that. Good, good. And it feels nice to be back here, to drift deeply into trance and let go of your mind for now. Then maybe you could tell both of us, you and I, how to feel. You feel hypnotized, don't you? So, why don't you say that now? I'm hypnotized. Very good. And now you are again. Your mind just floating in comfort here. Like a mind without a body that drifts far away out of your awareness, floating in the silence, focusing on the sound of my voice. And when you are this focused on my voice, your mind, my words can slip in between the different places in your mind. Because you did breathe in and out for me so nicely, right? And you spoke some of the mantras I gave you as well, didn't you? That's right. You did so very well. So, with that mind floating and the body so distant, my words can also more easily slip into the space that usually controls different parts of your body. So, raise one of your arms for me, the one that feels more controlled, and I can make it lift higher, float in the air. Making you feel just a little bit mindless and controlled. Maybe it starts off slow at first, only beginning to raise a little faster once it's above the surface. Slowly feel that arm lift up higher, noticing, really noticing how little you can resist, how little you want to resist. Letting go to that feeling as it drifts higher and higher in the air, and then stops, just staying frozen in place. I can only wonder how it feels. Are you focused on the feeling in the arm, or just the feeling of being controlled? In fact, you might be rather empty and controlled. And that is a feeling that can grow, increasing as your other arm floats up too, like you're a puppet on a string, like my words can pull on your strings, pulling the second arm higher. After all, puppets have no thoughts. They're empty and controlled. If I repeated that now, would those words repeat again and again in your mind? Puppets have no thoughts. They're empty and controlled. And let's freeze the second arm in place now. Feel how far away it seems. Puppets have no thoughts. Feel how you're so completely unable to move on your own now, because you're so deep, empty, and mindless, aren't you? They're empty and controlled. That's right. Puppets have no thoughts. They're empty and controlled. And it feels really good when you don't need, aren't able, even to move your body, doesn't it? When you don't need to do anything at all. Just relax. Just empty and controlled. Just repeating those words again and again. Puppets have no thoughts. They're empty and controlled. And drop. Your muscles going loose and limp again, dropping back down. You don't need to repeat anymore. You can have control of your body back. Move around now to show yourself that you have control back. Very, very good. And in a moment, there'll be time to be awake and alert again, leaving these suggestions behind for now. You can always choose to bring some of this relaxed, loose, comfortable feeling back with you if you like. Having enjoyed this time, this refreshing change of pace, and coming back out of trance on the count of 10 with 1 and 2, coming back out of trance for real this time, slowly bringing yourself back to the surface, 3 and 4, becoming more and more recentered, refreshed and alert. Maybe taking a big stretch as you regain control of your body again. 5 and 6, putting some thoughts back together and following the same path, back up, out of trance. 7 and 8, blinking your eyes open again. 9 and 10, up, 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 and awake. bright and cheerful and awake again. Welcome back. Have some water, get up, move around, and take a moment for yourself.